Lonnie, the theater lady, is back on the BV tonight.
Well, we are covering a delightful spoof of Sherlock Holmes called Sherlock's Last Case. And it is a production by the Kinetic Theater and performed in the Charity Randall Theater in Oakland, directed by Andrew Paul, and he had an assistant director this time, our friend Naomi Groden, assisted. This play is so crazy and so much fun. It's beautifully written. The playwright, Charles Merivitz, is an American, yet he has British humor down to a science. The wonderful turns of phrase and the way it's written, you want to listen to every single word because it's just so much fun. It goes from being a dark comedy to actually suspenseful, and then it's a thriller, and it switches back and forth. There are so many twists and turns, you never know what's going to happen next, and just when you think you do, no, another twist, another turn. And it was wonderfully acted. David Whalen plays Holmes, and he added such an elegance to his role that it almost makes Holmes' arrogance acceptable. It's snobbery because he just does it in such a way that you accept it.
Do we have friends like this? Maybe.
I hope not. And Watson was wonderfully played by Simon Bradbury. He has this role down pat. He is so humorous in one of the scenes when he is celebrating something that I can't give away. This whole plot is just so twists and turny, but he has this celebration and he is dancing. I really was almost embarrassed by how hard I was laughing. He was so funny, and he plays Dr. Watson with such humanity, like he's a real person, not this bumbling clown. And he gave a lot of, I think, depth to that role. The inspector was Weston Blakesley, and he was just so endearing in how he played the role of the inspector, and he proved himself not to be a bumbler after all. He came through in the end, but again, no spoilers.
Thank you.
And I wanted to mention the costumes by Kim Brown. There were actual references in the dialogue to some of the ages of the costumes or the things that people were wearing, and her costume so reflected perfectly what the script was saying about them. And Mrs. Watson, or not Watson, I'm sorry. I'm getting all the names mixed up as I do. Mrs. Hudson. I mentioned Susie McGregor-Lane.
No.
Played her. Oh, she was delightfully batty. And when I was thinking of one of the costumes, I was really afraid at one point of a costume malfunction, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Remember Janet Jackson's
that
costume
kind
malfunction?
of costume malfunction.
Oh, yeah. But nope, that costume hung in there and there was no malfunction, so kudos to Kim for that costume.
But that was a choice for it to appear that way.
Yes.
To reflect the character, not...
And it worked. Yes, it was a perfect choice and it worked. And I'd also want to mention Liza, played by Joanna Strapp. She was very alluring and also very humorous as she attempted to be seductive with Holmes. And this runs through July 26th. And make sure you only go if you want to laugh.
Well, who doesn't want to laugh?
If you want to be miserable and in a bad mood, it won't work. You will be laughing.
Have you ever had a costume malfunction? Wardrobe malfunction?
Oh, yes. I was very young, and this was before pantyhose. And you had to wear, you wouldn't even know, these little garters, they were called. They were a little rubber thing that hooked onto the bottom of your girdle.
Yeah, I think I saw it in a museum once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of those. I was wearing a girdle. Why? I mean, I was a kid. I was this fat. And I didn't bother to take the garters off, and I didn't have nylons on. And I was in dancing class. It was ballroom, couples. And the garter fell off. And one of the boys picked it up. Woohoo! Whose is this? And of course, nobody was willing to claim it, and I was so humiliated because to me that was so intimate. I just grabbed it and I said, "It's not mine, but you're probably embarrassing someone." And I went over and threw it in the garbage can.